Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Starting the drive with Algier. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Howell. Open man is Waddle, complete. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now a 2nd and 10. Howell. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Howell now to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And Howell will throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the save. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Claws red. Field black. Smash red. Ready?
Out of his end zone, Young. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Okay, ready?
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Yellow. Ready.
Now a second down throw for Young. Connects with Kittle underneath. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Red, cycle. Black shot.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, check mega. Check hut.
On play action, Young. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Check hut. Blue striker. Edo blue. Set go.
They go play action, Young. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm.
Here we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hut.
They'll try the right side with Harris. There's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Young will set to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Check smash. Ready.
Harris running straight ahead. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7th. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here we go.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Green jacket. Ready.
Young now. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Harris will take it in. Touchdown Bears. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. touchdown. It's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And that's going to be another first down. Good running for him to start the drive. This one, 11 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Algier with another carry.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This time they'll throw it with Howell.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Howell. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Fourth down, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A gain of 7. First down, Detroit.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Bears' 28.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Second down, Howell now.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Grady Jarrett busting through to get him for a loss of 6. They'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Here's Howell. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a first down.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Young off the play fake. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They'd march to the end zone the last time out.
Strike, check, steal, black. Hut, hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Griffith. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a 1st down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Back to throw, Howell. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. One last shot before the break. Howell. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Off the play fake, Young. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they work this right upfield across the 45. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Red cycle. Black shot. Hut.
Now Young. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
An option handoff given to Harris. That's Keely Ringo who was there in on the stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 5.
Fight. White. Ready?
Young to throw it. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Eagle blue. Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the give, this is Harris. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Steal. Check steal. Set.
2nd down, Young. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Check white. Smash. Smash. Ready. Ready.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down, Howell back to pass. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. First down, Howell to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Griffin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First down is right.
Howell throwing on first down here. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Waddle, 32 yards. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Done good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14-7.
So Dunn now following the score. Back out to send this away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone. So we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Blaster, sit. Hey, go Fury. Hut, hut.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Hey, cross field.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throw left side complete. That's Griffith. And in for the Lions touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Done good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. Young's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game.
Ready.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Black shot. Fight. White. Blue strike. Hut, hut.
Here is Young. To the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Drill green. 6. Member. On the ball.
It'll be Young again. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Ready.
To throw, Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Down the right sideline, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Done good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 21, Bears 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Black, red. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Black shot. Set.
Throwing, Young. Completes this again to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
10 cycles.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Green jack. Drill green. 6. Mega. Ready.
Now a first down throw for Young. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown Bears! Terry McLaurin, 32 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Teams fighting for their playoff lives, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Carlos Basham able to make the play defensively.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Here's Algier again on second down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 60 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Howell, he'll look to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down. Howell to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to put this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made, in my estimation.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. This is 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll get this out to about the 40.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Young to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. Will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Clock 10.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Blaster, stay.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
The kick by Gould is good.
And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Here's Howell.
And this is going to be incomplete.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with the offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's Christopher Dunn now for the field goal.
This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right through. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Field, black. Hey, check mega. Hut.
Young.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, what a game this has been, and now overtime will decide who goes on to play in the NFC Championship. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people have called for this change before, and they finally got it. After the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs, Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football. People hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season. So the plan has got to be, if you win the toss and you take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Black shot. Strike. Strike. Bang.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up fourth. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
Young to throw on fourth. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still gotta back up, cause it's on this old train line, I'ma get it done. Now I got the party jumping like it's double dutch. Then we spun the block, came back, double up like, ooh, I got a, yeah, better uptown, but she from the borough, better known as the boogie down. All sookie now, get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip me skin, suck it to me, and they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of friction moments, but I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi, I gotta shake.